Happy New Year, everyone! Congratulations to all of us. We are all survivors of 2020. Finally, we're here. It's a fresh slate, tabula rasa.
Stage 1 of another 365 pages, so to speak. Okay.
It's too cheesy. But anyway, you get what I mean. It's the time of the year when we have our New Year's resolutions, whether you admit it or not. But, even if it's cheesy, there really is something empowering about the start of every new year. For me, my resolution is not anything new. In fact, it's something that's been recycled every year again and again. I see it on my list. But for this year, 2021, I really intend to go all out and full on committed to this project that's personal, important, and yet often neglected: my health. And I'm sure you can relate with me. And what better way to implement this resolution of mine than to take a DNA test? Yes, you heard me. So it turns out that DNA tests are not just for finding lost fathers and whatnot, but it actually can help to extract certain data about you, because everyone is unique, right? Data about you that can help you with your health choices. So what do I mean by that? Well, I'll discuss more of that later. But first, a background on how I stumbled upon this DNA test. So, confession, I actually didn't know that DNA tests can do that. But okay, one morning, I usually wake up early, maybe like 5 or 6 a.m.
And I do the usual thing that I resolve not to do. Okay, that's another resolution of mine. I check my phone and scroll through social media. Anyway, that's for another post.
So I suppose the internet knows about and is tracking this health project of mine because one day it sent into my feed an ad for a DNA provider. Its name, Circle DNA. And so, being curious, I went ahead and clicked on the ad, and I found out all about DNA tests being able to tell me specific health traits about myself, such as how gluten intolerant I am, or if I am gluten intolerant in the first place, or say how much vitamin B or C or D do I need in a day, and what type of workout should I do so that I can get the most efficient or the best results. So these are things that I can, observe on my own or even guess. But now that it was in front of me, I decided, why not go all scientific about it and actually retrieve some metrics from my own DNA. After some more related reading, like reviews, I also watched some videos about this whole DNA testing. In short, I did some due diligence early in the morning. I was sold.
And hence, the all too familiar narrative: click, add to cart, and check out.
Okay, so it arrived maybe like 2 to 3 days later. It was quick via FedEx. Here it is. Okay, so it came from Hong Kong. Yeah, I think that's their base I think this is an Asian company. So before shooting this video, I had to check if this was really in need the DNA test and not one of my Shopee or Lazada order. Now we're just going to re-unpack the whole thing. Okay, so here we have a box. It says, okay, it's clear. Baliktad. It says Circle DNA. So it says vital. I got the first of 3 packages, i.e. the least expensive. Okay, so also in the envelope is another envelope packaging from me to back to Hong Kong because it's free shipping both ways. Okay, so let's just put that back just in case it gets thrown accidentally. Patay. Okay, so let me just read the back of the box to share with you.
Circle Vital is designed for those who seek the best in their diet, lifestyle, and optimal wellness. That's me. One size does not fit all. It's time to make the right choices for you. Discover actionable insights that help you become the best you.
So these actionable insights are the reports about the 14 categories that are part of this vital package. And that refers to, I'm just going to read some of them. Diet. This is my number one priority because I want to know how I should plan my diet according to my unique body needs. nutrition. Okay, so iba pala yun. Diet versus nutrition. Okay, I'll find out later on. And then stress and sleep. Okay, I need this. The eye bags. What else? Skin. Okay, check. Well-being. Okay, so I guess in a succeeding episode we'll discuss more of that. Succeeding episode. Okay, so let's open it. Since I practiced earlier, I found out a swanky way of opening this. Okay, so there. It's a really swanky box. Okay, so there's this little pulley thing which I pull, and it says, "Say hello to you." Okay, it might be inverted there in the camera. So there's a note from the CEO. Okay, I'll read that later during my quiet time. Okay, so this is the kit. First instruction is register this kit. Download their app, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they have an app, as is everything in this world. There's a huge red warning. It says, do not eat, drink, smoke, or chew gum for 30 minutes before collecting your saliva sample. Okay, so
I think my last meal was baked potato, and maybe that's an hour ago. So I'm sure, and I drank water. So I'm sure there won't be any baked potato residue there anymore. That will go into my DNA test, hopefully.
So here's the thing. So here's the item. I'm just going to flash it on the screen. Do you see it? Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, so now we've come to the main agenda of this video, which is for me to take the swab test. Okay, so the swab test, thankfully, is not like the other swab test that is very popular these days, which I haven't taken, by the way. I'm so afraid.
Okay, so I'm just going to read some of the instructions. Remove swab. Don't touch the tip. Rub cheeks 10 times. Place in tube. Screw on cap. And shake 10 times to cover the swab tip completely with the liquid.
So I'll be sharing this with you, my televiewers. Okay, so let me just focus and shut up first because I have to get all the steps correctly and accurately. Okay, so I realize I'm doing this in public. Let me just have some modesty. It says that I have to do it, I have to swab 10 times. But it doesn't say each cheek. But for good measure, I'll do each. Okay, so I'll be sending this back to Hong Kong. Buti pa yung DNA ko pupuntang Hong Kong. Okay, so finally I've taken the test. I'm happy. I hope my DNA is okay today because, I read somewhere that I think if you're stressed, your DNA also gets affected. Promise, I read that somewhere. Okay, so results will get to me in 18 business days. Tagal. But it's fine because good things take time. I will update you as to the results when they receive them, hopefully in January. At least I'll share some of the less embarrassing things. Okay, so thank you so much for bearing with me and joining me in this documentation of my DNA health test. If you're interested, head over to the website of Circle DNA. This is not a paid partnership. I paid for my DNA test at a discount promo. But there are other providers out there. Just do your research. Except that Circle DNA appears to have more accuracy than the others. And of course, it's their ad which I chanced upon that morning, so I chose it. Oh, I forgot to talk about the price. But anyway, if you're interested, you can ask me in the comments. I don't remember the price now, but I'll look for the transaction receipt somewhere in my email or credit card bill, and I'll share it with you. So thank you again everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. and I hope there will be a next video.